Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in as always, and massive thanks to all your support, likes, comments, shares. Apologies, there's been no content for a couple of weeks. As you can see, hopefully we've been having a little bit of rain in our area. Normally they are fields. Believe it or not, must get my drone up to video those. Anyway, to video the floods. Anyway, today, been looking forward to this. We have got a nice test. Meguiars Ultimate Waterless wheel and tyre. Cleans wheels without water, shines tyres glossy and black. Now, apparently you go a little bit heavier spray on the tyre itself and slightly less on the wheel, and it will clean, remove brake dust and give you a nice glossy shine on the tyres, and it removes dirt easily, apparently. Couple of notes very quickly. It says contains petroleum. Just hold on to my microfiber towel before it blows away. Hydro-treated light causes skin irritation, may be fatal if swallowed and enters airways, may cause drowsiness or dizziness, toxic to aquatic life with long-lasting effects. See inside for instructions. Thought I better note that. Note to self, don't breathe it. Anyway, also, apologies about the lack of Subaru content. Look at the space. Subaru went in for seemingly a very simple check to see if it needed outer CV joints, and it has been gone for ages. Right, let's pause that while I open the lid. Just need to get this tab sorted out. So that was like a little security tab on the top. You need to just press that little tip down with your fingernail or another object, and away we go. Anyway, just goes to reinforce the fact that you need to keep it off your skin, face, breathing, etc, etc. Also said inside the packet, because I just had to peel back the instructions, it contains UV blockers to help maintain the appearance. So let's get this on the tyres. Move myself back a bit. Apologies. We'll go tyres first. Like so. And then significantly less on the wheels themselves. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we've got enough coverage on there. And let's let that have... We are getting to see some bubbles, which is kind of encouraging. So, I'm going to use the clean side of a fresh microfiber. Let's pause this. I'm going to go and get some gloves. Well, won't do any harm. A little 1 minute dwell. Pretty good. Pretty good. Let's get ourselves right in there, eh? I'll put the camera down. You can see it's kind of encapsulated the dirt. We'll have another look at one of the other wheels. This car rarely gets washed. This belongs to my partner's mother. I assume she uses dreaded Tesco cleaners, so it gets that sort of action probably once every 3 months, I'd say, at an absolute push. Just angling myself into the bucket tray on the Chemical Guy's seat that I reviewed on my channel a few months ago now. Well, maybe just after Christmas. Now, just a couple of comments about this. I watched some other videos on this product. Due diligence, we'll say. Due diligence, just to see what people were saying. And people commented that, you know, they'd used other waterless washes before, but this feels particularly slippery. I'm not feeling much grit or abrasion or drag. It's not draggy at all. Now, as a quick blast, all on camera, as I always say, and my first test is your first test, etc., etc. That was amazing. The instructions say that you can either rub this in or just let it disperse and soak in itself to provide a more shiny finish. And that's what I'm going to do on this one. We have got plenty of filthy wheels to do on this car, so I'll try rubbing it in on the next tyre. Alright, we'll have a little look at that, and then I'm going to give you a bit of a backstory about why I'm trying this. So, have a little look at that, get a good snap of that, and then look at where we were and what we're dealing with. I mean, this is the front, so let's have a look at the back. So we've got a direct comparison. And I mean, they were mangy, really mangy. So that's truly amazing and surprising. Not bad. Now, look, this is the sort of thing, as a lot of people have said, quite good to keep in your boot as a QD. So if you're at a car show and you need to do a quick whoosh, over the top, you don't want to carry like tyre applicator pad and wheel cleaner and some kind of coating and a tyre coating, tyre shine. And that's done quite good. That has done quite good. I'm going to test it on some other wheels. So on my Subaru, when that comes back. So as a maintenance clean, or sorry, just a quick and dirty maintenance one, it's not too bad. It doesn't feel sticky, as you might expect. In fact, even with rubber gloves on, which you'd probably expect a little bit more contact or drag, nothing. It feels bone dry. Absolutely bone dry. Tyres look nice. Right, I'm going to leave the camera running because I'm going to commence a classic waffle. So, in case you're wondering, sorry, that's just me moving the hose. In case you're wondering, oh, why is he getting into waterless stuff? He's gone mad. There's going to be no more snow foam. There's going to be no more products. Well, not true. Here's the story. So, my mum, bless her, likes to keep her car clean. She's 83, she can't wash it. She likes to keep her car clean. So every now and again, when it's starting to look like this, grubby, she's out there with, I dread to think, a duster, pledge, etc, etc. Right, let's get this on. Then she starts saying to me, she starts threatening me. Shall I pay someone? No, I'll do it. And then as soon as I turn up with all my gubbins, pressure washer, extended hose, etc, 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 she's every 5 minutes, oh, how much water is this using? Is this costing me a lot of money? It drives me mad. So I've been researching ONR, optimum no rinse, and also waterless washes. So probably going to go for a process on my mum's car where I do ONR, optimum no rinse, as a normal valet, and then get it all clean and dry. And then the maintenance washes are going to be waterless wash, Meguiars Ultimate. So exactly the same product as this, but the paint one. So we'll use the Meguiars Ultimate waterless wash to do the paint work, and then I'll use the Meguiars Ultimate wheel cleaner, which I'm using here, to do the wheels as a maintenance process. So that was a good one. Let's get because I forgot to do that, didn't I? Let's get a bit of clean pad and see what's coming off. Nice and clean. So we'll go into the barrel here, and you can see that's coming off really easy, really easy. And I hear you say, come on, lad, it's time for a new pad. So we're organised. I don't normally keep them in there, but because it's windy, I had to put them in the drawer. Just whip round there. It's incredible. Incredible. And as you saw, we'll go and do a comparison on the other front wheel in a moment. These were pretty filthy. And as I'd read in another review, you know, you're going to need additional effort to remove. So I'm just getting the charger out of the GoPro. You're going to need additional effort to get any major grime build-up off. And I'd say these were above moderately dirty. And I say the product's doing a good job. And on the other wheels, we'll try rubbing in the tyre shine aspect, just to see what kind of difference that makes. And then we'll have a look at the end. Right, let's pause that a minute. Well, I suppose you could argue that the finish is a tiny bit hazy where the thicker dirt has been. However, there's nothing to say you couldn't do a double pass. And that's looking okay. That's looking okay. Like I say, this is a very under-cared for vehicle. So as a quick glimpse, front that was very dirty, back that was moderately dirty, and this is what we've come from. Rubber, dead, tyre, wheel, fascia, dead. So I think it's quite interesting. Anyway, so as I was saying, there's going to be some waterless wash videos incoming. I'd always been a little bit against them, if I'm honest. You know, because I'm all for contactless wash. You know, it's all about contactless, getting 80% of it done without touching it, etc, etc. And so it feels a bit alien. But as I say, the mother scenario has motivated me to give it a whirl. And some people say, you know, it's all right. Right, let's just give it a quick once over with this older rag, and then get it all buffed up with another freshie. tell you what, put you in there so it doesn't blow away. I'll tell you what, it is easy peasy. Right, once round the outside, quick whiz in the spokes. As always, real time, no mucking about, no pre-test. It's just me, new product. I bought it with my own money and my first test. Well, I'm going to go with that. Getting a bit of lint off this cloth, unfortunately. But I'm going to go with that. And just got to shake the cloth. As I say, I'd read some reviews and they were favourable. Although one I saw did say, you know, you can't treat this as a magic bullet for really dirty wheels, and it doesn't substitute a good valet. However, I mean, the results speak for themselves, don't they? It's looking all right. We'll get one more done on camera. Reason being, then we can have a quick look at how much I'm using, because that's always important. You know, if you're using the same amount as if you were using Red 7 and some tyre shine and foam, etc., then it's not really viable, is it? Or not economical. So we have used, let's just turn to the light a minute, we have used that much. It is a 709ml bottle. We were around about where my little finger is, and we're now down here. That's the narrowest part of the neck, so it's going to reduce quicker. If that's 100ml gone, I'll be amazed. So that would indicate that you could probably get round 8 times, 4 wheels, 8 times with that bottle. It cost approximately £18. So what we're looking at, £2 worth of product or less to get round 4 really dirty wheels and save me getting the hose out, grabbing all my products out of store, etc. So, you know, happy. And, you know, my Forester's wheels, I look after them well. The inners are reasonable, the barrels are fairly clean. I do tyre shine fairly regularly, and that's a mixture of pearl, dark side, etc. So, you know, they've got a coat. So I'd happily go round them. And what I was going to say is I've always looked after them. I had them refurbed 4.5 years ago when I first got the Forester. I've always really looked after them, and you know, I wouldn't want to drag anything that might mar the finish, but this test clearly shows that ain't gonna happen, because it is very slick. Let's just get in there and look at that. Hopefully the GoPro can just focus on this nicely. So it feels lovely. It feels really nice. Really nice. Really good. So these tyres, let's see if we can see a difference. These tyres have had a quick once over on the outsides. And the first 2 I did, I just let soak in. there's not a huge discernible difference. I personally wouldn't bother doing it either way, you know. I don't have a preference either way. I'd probably just let it soak in, let it do its due. Anyway, there's not a great deal much more staring at rim we can do, but very, very impressive. 3 cloths down, 100 ml of product down, couple of quid, 20 minutes, including making a video, and that's it. Tyres look nice, wheels look significantly better than they were. As I said, at the midpoint, you could easily do a double pass if you felt inclined. But yeah, lovely, lovely. So, next time I get to my mother's and we've got good weather, it's going to be the ONR test. And then week after that, hopefully we'll do just a top-up clean with waterless wash, Meguiars Ultimate Waterless Wash and Meguiars Ultimate Wheel and tyre cleaner. And that's that for today. That is that for today. Thank you for tuning in as always. Thanks again for all your support, and don't forget, hit that subscribe button so you get notifications when I post up new content, of which there is tons on the pad. I've got a bit of a backlog. Anyway, great to see you all as always. Hope you enjoyed that one. I really, really did. Was excited about trying that, and it performed as I hoped. All right, take care. All the very best. See you soon. Bye-bye.